Otani. Uh-oh. Mookie Betts, Yelich, Rendon, Freeman, Torres, Posey, Story. Dang, his team is very expensive. My team is free.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Miami and Cincinnati. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
This should be an easy one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
God,
little too much bite on it. Slider that time taken outside. The 1-0 home.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Analog.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is right there, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I do not get this sometimes.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Otani has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now.
Why not throw it
2.
Shit.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself
Sit
down
your bitch
0-2
ass
and
down.
wishing you were
Fuck
back on deck.
And the throw to first is there. The stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Little chopper back to the mound.
What was that?
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
2 pitches will take
striding
this is right
now. Reggie Jackson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That boy going all out.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a looper to left.
Drop.
Oh, and he misses it.
Willie McCovey, let's get it.
Standing in now, Willie McCovey. The swing and lets the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Now the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He throwing some good
Jackson
pitches.
leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Not answering that at all.
In the dirt here. Oh, and he takes
Yes,
his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
All we need is a base hit here. Let's go.
2-2 to stretch Willie McCovey.
Yes,
Back
sir. Clutch hit. Let's go.
Center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Buster Posey now.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Oh, he done.
Relay home. He's in time, and he's cut down.
I thought that was Reggie Jackson at first. I didn't know that was fucking Willie McCutcheon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him, comes up empty. It's strike one.
Slider. I literally do not have to throw any other
Now
pitch.
a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Sit your bitch ass down.
Strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Over to McCovey, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
I am not pushing my analog
stick
over
too
there.
much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Dude, what the
splitter,
fuck?
but he
Like,
started
I'm
it
not
too low
even
as it
going
bounces
over
up
there
to the
with the
plate.
analog.
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he may be
That was a
starting to
strike.
lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, we're not giving up on this pure
Ball and
analog.
a strike to Trevor Story.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Dude, what is going on? I am not pointing the analog over
3-1
there.
here, you have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to
And
do
they're
too
giving
much.
him that
And
all
that
day.
misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to set in a peck of trouble. Hopped up. McCovey has a play. He's got
We're
it.
not going
and
to change.
that'll
We
get
got to
him out
stick
of
it
the
through. We
jam.
got to learn how to use this pure analog.
Digging in, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The glitch.
Ground ball foul down the left side. On its way,
You're
the
going to be mad
0-1
as
pitch.
fuck. I'm doing it.
Shows bunt as he
Not
gets
straight
this
to
one
the
down.
pitcher.
Throw to
That's
first in
supposed to go
time,
down
and the
the
bunt
line.
attempt is
Let's go.
foiled.
Come on, Soto.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper, 2 away. Digging in now, Hanley Ramirez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's taking it.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And it's fouled away. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
I feel it. You want to see the distance. I feel
Here's
it.
Mookie Betts. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. And here's Christian Yelich now.
I did not think he was going to go.
As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Yelich is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there.
Let's
to
get that run
the
back.
Second out.
Oh, shit, that's only 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a
He's
foul
hitting
ball.
that goddamn splitter.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
I can't be that far off.
From the stretch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the stretch. And he popped him up.
Oh my gosh.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a check swing here, but the hit umpire says he went around.
Get it down, no, we're going to throw the splitter, we're going to get it down, no.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Lays off 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I can't walk in the right. I can't walk in the right. I cannot walk in.
It becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
With the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Whew, that pure
bottom of the 3rd.
Let's change it back.
Now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Lifted down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Let's go, Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
I am struggling with this guy.
And this one's in the dirt. And a sinker there, swung on and missed.
That?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roy Oswalt. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Made him look silly with that one.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Roy Oswalt goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Line drive to left.
That was a good pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was a good pitch.
Now back, right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
How is he getting hit?
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Got him. And that ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the imposing power bat, Willie McCovey.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Hit on the ground toward the left.
Everything's going straight to him.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The third baseman.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. Ramirez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Dennis Eckersley, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline. McCovey gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit to short. Story scoops it up, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here now is Hanley Ramirez. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are 2 gone. Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Derek Dietrich.
sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a... And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one... Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
We'll take it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He's running. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He singled his last time up. 0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped
I'm
foul.
gonna get used to this.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. At the plate, Christian Yelich, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. Line drive to center field. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Carlos Correa. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In now, Reggie Jackson. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And rarely do you see a away now. 1-0 the count. Oswalt set now. The pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He's ready now. The pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first.
Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is low, ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here now is Juan Soto. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Back in it. Let's go.
Box, Chipper Jones. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Torres. It was a walk in his last trip. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Torres ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Now batting.
Trevor Story steps in now. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Amir Garrett comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Tag by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. So no one on now after the sac fly. And next will be the pitcher, Roy Oswalt. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ronald Acuna would be next. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line drive to center field. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Hanley Ramirez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. David Ortiz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Oh, you're right.
No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a ball hit to Torres at second, could be 2. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
Oh my gosh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. For Oswalt tonight, 70 pitches thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Lee Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game. And big.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day, and it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
What the fuck? Why did they go in the middle?
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman.
Some good pitches.
And it's gone as they add still another. So now to the plate, Torres. Fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long. Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Left side, but well foul. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
To the plate now, Buster Posey. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Juan Soto to the plate now. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Yelich. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. In now, Chipper Jones. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. He's set. Here it comes. Hanley swings and sends it to deep
Let's go.
left.
You never give up, man.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Justin Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Let's fucking go, man.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to
Come on, we gotta hold them to 0 this inning. Let's go. Do everything you can to
Kerry Wood will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9.
Oh my gosh, he's pausing the game.
As the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Dude, I won this game if I didn't walk with this damn pure analog, but I gotta get used to using
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now coming into pinch hit.
Not too scary, not too scary.
Granderson.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yes, sir.
And he'll get
We need
under it to
one
put it
run.
away in
Let's
foul
go.
territory, and that ends the...
Hater, let's go.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Hey, it's never...
Now here's a fly ball.
Ooh,
Well hit.
it's deep.
Looking up Acuna.
It's deep. It's gone. Let's go. Let's go. You never give up, man. Let's go. Holy shit. I was down for so much. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's a fucking clutch win, man.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of the...
Ooh.